वंदे मातरम माय ऑल डियर स्टूडेंट्स। सो केमिस्ट्री के सफ़र में आप मेरा साथ दें। आज हम नेक्स्ट टॉपिक स्टार्ट कर रहे हैं ऑर्गेनिक में, बिल्कुल जीरो से हम स्टार्ट कर रहे हैं, तो आपको डेफिनेटली समझ में आएगी। आप फोकस करें। लेट्स सी। तो नेक्स्ट टॉपिक हमारा है आज सम बेसिक प्रिंसिपल एंड टेक्निक, चैप्टर 12 इन कंटिन्यूशन, स्ट्रक्चरल रिप्रेजेंटेशन ऑफ ऑर्गेनिक कंपाउंड्स। We already learnt about organic and inorganic compound, discovery of organic compound, and catenation power of carbon, unique properties of the carbon, keeping in mind always that carbon can form 4 bond. कार्बन हमेशा 4 बॉन्ड बनाता है और कैटेनेशन प्रॉपर्टी होती है, इसलिए हम ऑर्गेनिक में कार्बन की चेन पढ़ते हैं। ओके, so now next topic is structural representation. How to represent the structure of organic compound? There are first method, complete and condensed formula. First method, complete and condensed. Complete and condensed formula. कंप्लीट एंड कंडेंस, जैसे इसके नेम से ही पता चल रहा है, कंडेंस मीन्स ऑल कार्बन हाइड्रोजन इन कंडेंस्ड फॉर्म, कलेक्टिंग फॉर्म। तो कंडेंस्ड एंड कंप्लीट फॉर्मूला। वी ऑलरेडी लर्न अबाउट द कोवेलेंट बॉन्ड। कोवेलेंट बॉन्ड हम पढ़ चुके हैं। कोवेलेंट बॉन्ड कैसे बनता है? हाउ टू फॉर्म द कोवेलेंट? बाय शेयरिंग ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन्स। इन केमिकल बॉन्डिंग, लाइक हाइड्रोजन हैव 1 इलेक्ट्रॉन, another hydrogen has 1 electron, and the sharing of electrons and form the covalent bond. This is called the covalent bond. So covalent bond how to form? In non metals generally, and by sharing of electron. 1 electron share. अगर ये 1 electron share करते हैं तो single bond बनता है. It represented by single dash. If 2 electrons are sharing, if 2 electrons are sharing like oxygen, how to form the oxygen bond? Let's see. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. There is sharing. Due to sharing they get stable and complete their octet. They complete their octet. तो हमें पता है कि भाई एटम क्यों मॉलिक्यूल बनाते हैं? टू गेट द स्टेबिलिटी, टू कंप्लीट देयर ऑक्टेट दे फॉर्म द। तो देयर इज शेयरिंग ऑफ टू इलेक्ट्रॉन, देयर इज 1 इलेक्ट्रॉन पेयर मीन्स 2 इलेक्ट्रॉन्स, इलेक्ट्रॉन पेयर मीन्स 2 इलेक्ट्रॉन, सो देयर इज शेयरिंग एंड इट फॉर्म द ऑक्सीजन डबल बॉन्ड। दीज आर कॉल्ड द बॉन्डेड इलेक्ट्रॉन। इन्हें हम क्या कहते हैं बेटा? बॉन्डेड इलेक्ट्रॉन। And these are represented by dot. These are called the non-bonded electron. This is also called the Lewis structure. Lewis dot structure. Okay. Now nitrogen. We already learnt about the nitrogen. There is how many valence electron? In oxygen 6 electron. In hydrogen 1 electron. In nitrogen 1s2. 2s2, 2p, 3. तो 3 plus 2, how many electrons? 5. तो 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. For octet, how many electrons are required? 3 electron. Octet करने के लिए से कितने इलेक्ट्रॉन चाहिए? 3 इलेक्ट्रॉन। तो ये शेयरिंग कितने इलेक्ट्रॉनों से करेगा? 3 इलेक्ट्रॉनों से शेयरिंग करेगा। Like this, it shared the 3 electron. Now it formed the stable. So there is sharing 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Again 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. शेयरिंग के बाद दोनों के पास इक्वल इलेक्ट्रॉन्स हो जाते हैं। इस बॉन्ड को हम कोवेलेंट बॉन्ड कहते हैं। तो क्लियर व्हाट इज द कोवेलेंट बॉन्ड? दीज आर द इनऑर्गेनिक, ऑल आर इनऑर्गेनिक कंपाउंड। लेट्स सी इन कार्बन। So how to form the covalent bond in carbon? Let's see. One single bond, one dash, one solid line represented by a single bond. like in alkane. In alkane, we can take an example of alkane. What is alkane? This is the saturated compound in which carbon is satisfied by hydrogen, and this bond is called the, all are single bond. Why this is the single bond? क्यों ये single bond? Because one electron hydrogen and one electron of carbon by sharing single bond. Here again sharing, here again sharing, and there is one electrons are shared. This is called the alkene. And the example, what is the name? It's ethane. Ethane. Clear? So how to form the bond? One single bond here. Now how to form double bond? Let's see another example. Another example like alkene. In alkene, we can take an example of ethene. C H double bond C H H. So how many electrons are shared here? 2 electrons are shared. You can form like this. 2 electron shared, here 1 electron shared, here 1 electron shared, and here 1 electron shared. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Octet is complete. This structure is for ethene. So double bond represented by 2 parallel lines. This is called the double bond. Single bond, single dash line, double bond, double dash line, which are parallel. This is the example of alkene. Now, next example for alkyne. C triple bond C H. In all condition carbon form 4 bond. सभी condition alkane, alkene, alkyne carbon always 4 bond बनाता है. तो in 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 bond is clear. तो what happen here? क्या हो रहा है बेटा? क्यों 3 इलेक्ट्रॉन्स की शेयरिंग हो रही है. तो 3 इलेक्ट्रॉन्स आर शेयर्ड देयर. तो 3 इलेक्ट्रॉन्स आर शेयर्ड. टोटल 6 इलेक्ट्रॉन. फॉर 1 बॉन्ड 2 इलेक्ट्रॉन्स आर रिक्वायर्ड. एक बॉन्ड बनाने के लिए 2 इलेक्ट्रॉन चाहिए. 2 बॉन्ड के लिए 4, एंड फॉर 3 बॉन्ड 6 इलेक्ट्रॉन्स आर रिक्वायर्ड. तो इन alkyne there is C triple bond C. Now if we take another example like methylamine. Methylamine, how to represent? H NH2. You can write lone pair or without lone pair. These are also form the complete formula structure. You can write like this. OH, there is lone pair. NH2, there is lone pair. So you can write like this. So these are called the complete and condensed formula. It's clear? And you can write this, all are complete formula. How to write the now condensed formula? These are all called the complete formula. So in complete formula structure, each pair of electron making a single bond represented by 1 dash, double bond represented by 2 parallel line, double dash, and triple bond represented by 3 parallel line. It's clear? What is the complete formula? This is called the complete formula. When heteroatom is present like oxygen, nitrogen, and chlorine, bromine, there is lone pair may or may not be present. Lone pair हम यहाँ लगा भी सकते हैं और lone pair हम remove भी कर सकते हैं like this. Now next point is condensed formula. How to write the condensed formula of these structures? How to write the condensed formula? Let's see. Condensed formula, the number of identical group, the number of identical atoms, the number of identical atoms represented in सबस्क्रिप्ट का मतलब जिसे हम नीचे लगाते हैं। तो नंबर ऑफ आइडेंटिकल ग्रुप अटैच टू दैट एटम्स आर आइडेंटिकल एटम रिप्रेजेंटेड इन सबस्क्रिप्ट। तो आइडेंटिकल एटम्स कैसे रिप्रेजेंट होंगे, जैसे अभी आपने फॉर्मूला लिखा था एल्केन का, ये आपने अभी एल्केन बनाया था। एल्केन, कौन सा एल्केन था ये, विच एल्केन इज इथेन। अब इसको आप कैसे रिप्रेजेंट करेंगे इन कंडेंस्ड फॉर्मूला, दिस इज द कंप्लीट फॉर्मूला। यू कैन राइट C2H6, दिस इज कंडेंस्ड फॉर्मूला। You can also write like this CH3, this is called the condensed formula. In ethene, how to write in ethene, this is complete formula. Condensed formula is C2H4, this is called the condensed formula. You can write like this, these are called condensed formula. And CH2 double bond CH2. Next example, we already discussed about acetylene, this is called alkyne. Ethane, ethene, ethyne, acetylene. So what is the condensed formula? C2, 1 2 identical atoms are represented in subscript, there is 2 C2. How many hydrogen? 2 hydrogen. So formula is C2H2. You can write CH triple bond CH. Clear? So this is called the condensed formula. Like CH3 NH2. You can write CH3 NH2. These all are condensed formula. So now it's clear all of you how to represent the complete formula and condensed formula. Condensed formula आपको condensed करके लिखना है, सबस्क्रिप्ट शो कर दिए हैं, बट इन कंप्लीट स्ट्रक्चर आपको इस तरह ओपन करके बनाना है। तो देयर इज ऑलवेज इन कार्बन फॉर्म 4 बॉन्ड। सो इट्स क्लियर। नाउ नेक्स्ट पॉइंट, राइट डाउन दिस। नाउ नेक्स्ट पॉइंट इज second point of this topic, bond line representation. Now second point is bond line representation. Second method, bond line formula, bond line representation. This method is very simple method, short method and also convenient. बहुत easy होता है इसे लिखना। तो bond line representation कैसे करते हैं? This is very easy method. Like again single bond, we already learned about single bond represented by one dash, one parallel line. Double bond represented by 2 parallel line. Clear? And triple bond represented by 3 parallel line. Single bond represented by single line, double bond represented by double line, triple bond represented by 3 parallel line. So we already learned this type of bond. So how to write bond line structure? This bond line structure is represented by zigzag chain of carbon. What is zigzag? Zigzag like this is zigzag structure. Okay, this is called the zigzag. कार्बन क्यों जिगजैग स्ट्रक्चर बनाता है? why it can't form the straight chain? स्ट्रेट चेन क्यों नहीं बनाता भी कार्बन? जिगजैग स्ट्रक्चर क्यों बनाता है? बिकॉज कार्बन इज प्रेजेंट इन टेट्राहेड्रल एंगल एंड each carbon form the 109 degree 28 minute angle. So we have to represent it like zigzag, not for straight line. तो इसलिए हम जब भी बॉन्ड लाइन स्ट्रक्चर बनाते हैं हमेशा कैसे बनाते हैं, zigzag स्ट्रक्चर. तो हाउ मेनी कार्बन हियर, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. How many carbon? 7 carbon. This is 7 carbon. And what is the word root of 7? Hept. This is alkene and its name is heptane. What is its name? Heptane, because there is 7 carbon and all are in single bond. There is only single bond, so it is alkane. And C7 is called hept and its name is heptane. This is called the IUPAC name. We will discuss in next class. So 1 2 3. How to write the bond line representation? By zigzag line. Clear? And this termini, ये जो end point होता है जिसे हम कहते हैं termini, इससे क्या कहेंगे हम बेटा, termini. Termini always represent the CH3. टर्मिनी जो होता है लास्ट, वो किसको रिप्रेजेंट करता है, CH3. एंड दिस इंटरसेक्शन, ये जो आपका इंटरसेक्शन है, दिस इंटरसेक्शन जो बाई कट कर रहे हैं एक दूसरे को, जॉइंट हो रहे हैं, या जॉइंट जो पॉइंट है, दिस इज कॉल्ड द इंटरसेक्शन. इस पॉइंट को हम कहते हैं CH2. दिस इज CH2. तो व्हाट इज द फॉर्मूला, CH3 CH2 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 CH3. Clear? Now let's write down this formula. So CH3 CH2 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 CH3. All termini point are CH3. Intersect point are CH2. So this is bond line representation. So now let's see the next example. Suppose we can write like this and this. This is also termini. ये भी termini है, termini, और it is also called methyl. इसे भी हम क्या कहेंगे बेटा, methyl कहेंगे. This is also methyl. This is also called methyl and this is also called methyl. Okay. So this is also called methyl. This group is methyl, this group is methyl and this is methyl. This is CH2 CH2. If any hetero present here, अगर कोई hetero atom है, hetero atom means other than carbon, oxygen, nitrogen, chlorine, represented by like this. How many bond formed by the oxygen? Double bond. This represented like this. At the intersection point, this is called the heteroatom. तो heteroatom कहाँ प्रेजेंट होंगे, उसे आप रिप्रेजेंट करेंगे ऑक्सीजन, नाइट्रोजन, क्लोरीन, एंड दिस इज द पोजीशन. तो व्हाट इज द नेम ऑफ दिस कंपाउंड, यू कैन राइट 1 2 3 4 5. What is the name? Numbering start from there. तो 1 2 3 4 5, बिकॉज दिस इज कॉल्ड द फंक्शनल ग्रुप. इसे आप ऐसे लिखें तो आपको समझ में आ जाएगा. देखो नंबरिंग के लिए किस तरह लिखेंगे बेटा इसे. आई ओपन द स्ट्रक्चर CH3 C डबल बॉन्ड O, कार्बन ऑलवेज फॉर्म 4 बॉन्ड. यहाँ आपने हाइड्रोजन रिप्लेस करके ऑक्सीजन लगा दिया. ऑक्सीजन हमेशा 2 बॉन्ड बनाता है, तो ऑक्सीजन हो गया बेटा. नेक्स्ट यहाँ आपने क्या लगाया, COH, then CH2, then CH3 and this is methyl group also. तो in all condition you can see there is always 4 bond. कार्बन हमेशा 4 बॉन्ड ही बनाएगा. अब नंबरिंग स्टार्ट करो. अब आपको नाम लिखने में कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं होगी. 1 2 3 4 then 5. Select the long carbon chain. There is long carbon chain. So what is its name? 3-methyl. 3-methyl. This is substituent and 3 indicate the position. 3 आप position बताता है मिथाइल क्या होता है, प्रीफिक्स है, सब्स्टिट्यूएंट है, आगे लगाएंगे इसे हम। और टू पोजीशन पर कीटोन है, ये सेकेंडरी सफिक्स है, तो क्या नाम होगा इसका, 5 पेंटेन। एंड इसके बाद वोवल आ रहा है इसलिए हमने ई ड्रॉप कर दिया, क्या बन जाएगा, 2 ऑन, पेंटेन 2 ऑन, 1 नहीं पढ़ना है इसे, ऑन, ऑन की स्पेलिंग क्या होगी, ONE। दिस इज फंक्शनल ग्रुप, CH3 C डबल बॉन्ड O CH CH3 CH2 CH3। फंक्शनल ग्रुप का मतलब है, फंक्शनल ग्रुप मीन्स एटम ऑफ ग्रुप ऑफ एटम व्हेन अटैच्ड इन एनी कार्बन चेन it represent a characteristic properties, okay। तो this is name of 3 methyl pentane 2 on, clear। तो this is bond line representation of simple organic compound। now next third point, तो bond line representation is clear all of you, how to write like zigzag bond। now third point, what is the third point, this is again representation of organic compound। third point, ready, polygon, polygon representation, polygon representation। तो व्हाट इज द पॉलीगॉन, मैथ्स में हम पढ़ते हैं, व्हाट इज द पॉलीगॉन, साइक्लिक स्ट्रक्चर, साइक्लिक स्ट्रक्चर, आप इसे रिंग भी कह सकते हैं, साइक्लिक स्ट्रक्चर रिंग ऑफ कार्बन एटम्स, तो ring of carbon atoms maybe heteroatoms, तो ring of carbon atoms maybe one heteroatom, oxygen, nitrogen, sulfur, all are called polygon। तो polygon represented by more than 2 carbon, you can see this is called the polygon। you can write bond line structure also, this is called polygon, CH2 CH2 CH2, and again like this what is its name, साइक्लो। साइक्लो क्यों लगाया, क्योंकि एक साइकिल है, रिंग है, इसलिए इसका नाम हो गया साइक्लो। 1 2 3 कार्बन है, तो देयर इज 3 कार्बन, तो व्हाट इज द नेम, cyclopropane, its name is cyclopropane। you can write like this, and you can write CH2 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 CH2, this is called cyclobutane, cyclobutane, its name is cyclobutane। cyclohexane, cyclopentane, there are many example of polygons। so what is polygon, clear, this is the cyclic structure of carbon compound, these all are called the polygon। now next topic we will discuss here 3D representation of organic compound, it's clear what is the polygon representation, polygon representation is the cyclic and ring compound। next example, next point is 3D representation of the organic compound, 3D representation, 3D representation of organic compound। थ्री डी representation, this is 2D, x and y plane, x and y, this is x and this is y, and this plane is perpendicular to its, this axis is z axis in space, x y z direction, this is called the 3D structure। in paper there is only 2D structure. This blackboard is there is we can make only 2D structure. So it's very difficult to make 3D structure. So how to make the 3D structure? Let's see example. Suppose this is carbon and different group are attached here, A and the B. Again next is this is represented by D and this is represented by C. So A, B, C, like methane. You can take an example for methane. And one bond is here and again dashed line represented by this. So this is methane. Methane is tetrahedron. There is 4 bond is present and these 2 bonds are in plane. These are present in plane. These bonds are present in plane. And this solid line, the bonds towards observer, the bonds towards observer. 2 बॉन्ड आपके प्लेन में होंगे, एक बॉन्ड ऑब्जर्वर की तरफ होगा, एक बॉन्ड बिलो द प्लेन. दिस इज अबव द प्लेन. इट मीन्स अबव द प्लेन. दिस बॉन्ड इज प्रेजेंट अबव द प्लेन. And this bond dash line, this is solid line and this is dash line. Dash line what represent bonds toward away the observer. Bonds away from observer. Bonds away means दूर. Bonds observer से दूर होगा. Below the plane. Bonds away from observer. It means below the plane. And this structure is tetrahedral structure. So it's clear. So 3D representation of organic compounds. How to represent? There is 3 type of bond. One bond is in plane. One bond away from the observer. It means below the plane. And solid line represented. Solid line हमें क्या represent करती है? Bonds towards the observer. Observer की तरफ होगा. Bonds towards observer. So this is called the Weiss-like formula. This is called Weiss formula. It's clear how to represent the organic compound. There are complete structure, condensed formula, bond line structure and polygon structure. And next is 3D representation of organic compound. Now it's clear all of you. So learn it. Now it's complete and have a nice day. Jai Hind.